Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses. And today we are going on with this fabulous book, More Than a Horseman, collection of stories about the amazing Tom Dorrance. So much wisdom he left for us. So today's story comes from Shari Warner. You seem very interested in today's story, Bing. Do you want to have a look? Don't knock my camera over now. I had the pleasure of working with Tom Dorrance in the late 1980s while working for the late, great Greg Ward. Greg had hired Tom to come and help start colts. Greg was averaging about 35 head of 2-year-olds to be started per year at that time. Retrospectively, I suppose that he was a little nervous about how he was going to get all those colts started well with consistency with only 3 or 4 assistants who were untested in his eyes. So he brought in Tom. It was January in Tulare, CA, California. The Tulle fog was thick and cold, and the ground was muddy and wet. There were about 6 or 7 of us there to help start the colts. That included Greg's hire help, myself included, and a couple of Greg's clients. Tom would have us assemble 6 or 7 colts at a time in the round pen. The group of us would stand in the middle while Greg flagged the colts around the pen from horseback and wait until it was time for us to step in. We were so excited to be working with Tom Dorrance, not only because of his revered reputation, but because just being in his presence made a person want to please him. His small stature and the goodness that emanated from him were so non-intimidating. It's no wonder that once a horse figured out what Tom was asking for, that they were more than willing to do it. I know that's how I felt. With that being said, we were in the middle of one of our sessions in the round pen, running colts around and teaching them to be caught. There was a colt out of Johnny Sugar by Reminick who was having a hard time deciding that he wanted to be caught. After running the Johnny Sugar colt around and many failed attempts at being caught, Tom threw a loop on him to help change his mind. Being eager to assist and eager to please, I ran in behind Tom and picked up the end of the rope. Tom, who was in front of me on the rope, started what felt like yelling for me to sit down, sit down. So I did. I plopped right down in the middle of that wet, muddy round pen because that's what Tom Dorrance told me to do. After the roars of laughter subsided, including Tom's, it turned out that what he wanted me to sit on the rope to anchor up and help stop the colt. Tom sure was tickled by my misinterpretation. He commented that he wished that all women would listen to him as well as I did. I don't know if he was saying that for his wife Margaret's sake or not. In the years that followed, I asked for Tom's advice many times when I was having a problem with a horse. He always turned a problem into a project. To this day, although Tom has been gone for many years, I always think, what would Tom do? Often I find the answer in one of his many quotations that he would recite while we were working horses. Things like, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. If you make up your mind, you'll stay there and ride. If he bucks till the brand slips a foot on his hide, you better slicker break your bronco in a mighty good corral. Pet him like you like him. Go slow and get there faster. make the right thing easy and the wrong thing difficult. Sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. In regards to a colt getting his face petted, he likes this, he just doesn't know it yet. Everything I know, I learned from the horse. I feel that I'm very fortunate to have known Tom Dorrance, to know that I am not alone when I say that the lessons that I learnt from him have carried over into my life outside of the barn and the arena and the pasture. I hope that I am a better person because of that. Another wonderful story. So thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll look forward to see you next time.